what are some kind of secret things of that you have, like your experience in terms of that you advise how people can build relationship with funding organizations? I think that would
Yeah,
be very valuable.
yeah. No, that's a great question to dig into that. So I think funders vary in how approachable they are. So some folks are like really open, will talk to anyone in any organization or individuals within a foundation. Some
Mhm.
very much have this fear of solicitation. So you'll sometimes see spaces that will say that they have a no solicitation policy, that they have a no solicitation space. Um, and I think it's because, well, there's probably a lot to unpack there, but I think there's this fear among funders sometimes of getting like inundated by all these different requests for funding, and they either can't meet them because of their own resources or because they're following specific
Mhm.
strategies that they have, or they have a formal process. But you can go into those spaces and again, like you have something
Yeah.
unique to bring to the table. You have maybe knowledge or skills or work you're doing, and you can still talk about that in a way where you're not making a fundraising ask. Like you,
Mhm.
like being able to go in and say, hey, like I know you're, like noticed you talking about this, or your foundation really cares about that. We're actually seeing a lot of this happening in our community, and we've seen like some really interesting results from this project that does XYZ, right? So
Mhm.
having that be an entry point to have a meeting where you can talk about that more, and even after one meeting there still might be nothing mentioned about funding and grants, right? Maybe
Okay.
there will be, maybe not, but maybe you follow up and send like a blog or an article you wrote recently or an event that you're speaking at, and so you can kind of start to cultivate that relationship.
For sure.
But you have to, it's one of those things of knowing your audience and what type of funder it is. And
Mhm.
that's hard. That's annoying in many ways.
Yeah.
But it's part of like, how do treat every organization and person as an individual and really getting to know them and meeting them where they are.